Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more NIMRODS. Where are we going to go? I think we're going to go back to this location. There's still a fair bit that I have not explored in this zone. And as much as I want to clear this horrible maze, it sucked and I didn't enjoy it. One thing I would love to see for this game is actually to have these areas fill in to some degree. I mean, maybe there's some stuff here that I never filled in. Yeah, is there anything else I missed over here? Yeah, maybe I didn't actually finished looking through that zone. I'm still gonna stick to the Blighted Meadow, but ooh, what do I pick? Something that fires quickly and reloads often. I mean, I could try the pistol. I do think the assault rifle has a pretty good reload speed, so maybe we do the reload speed on this one. Assault rifle. As much as I was kind of dismissive of the credit, the credit upgrade. Ooh, scope sight. Well, if I want to do homing, that's also an option. It was a build that I did talk about doing. Bullets will now home in on enemies. I still want to get Pacey's magic sight. We could do it with a, okay. We're gonna go for bullet swarm. Let's see what happens. So we get the scope sight. Then I'm also going to try and go for the splitting magazine. We'll make some other things work. I want to go for that credit build again. Apparently I missed out on the fact that it scales off of special power. I'm a dingus. I was thinking, oh, experience is blue. That's why the number's blue. No, it scales off of my special power. So if I went really hard on special power, I might actually be able to use that to farm stupid amounts of experience. Maybe. I don't know how practical it is, though, is the one thing to note. So the other question is, do I actually want to go for this? Firing now only sacrifices your move speed, killing an enemy with a crit. Is this worth it? Killing an enemy with a crit has a 1.2% chance of spawning a credit. Yeah, if I could potentially go for a great hunter's barrel sniper build to go for even more crit, maybe. Finishing a reload spawns 6 experience. Oh, this also scales. Also scales off of special power. Yeah, I didn't put two and two together that it could possibly scale off of special power, but now that I know it does, it's like, oh, that's actually something to consider. That's something to work for. So in this case, I guess we want to see if we can get this thing up to maximum fire rate and then just reload a lot. We don't have the sniper barrel on, so we might be able to go for super speed. It's already at a 9.9. Like I could maybe do it. Let's see, 12% bullet count. You know, I'm gonna go for the bullet count though, more than the fire rate, because I think beyond everything, we already have the sniper scope. We want homing. Okay. Problem is I don't have much for armor. Let's see. I'm just going to manually aim this for a bit. Ergonomic grip. We do have the helix barrel, but that gets really messy. And lightweight stock is real weird. So I think I'm actually going to banish both of these so I don't have to worry about them. Ergonomic grip also gives me a bunch of crits. I'd forgotten about that. So yeah, we can kind of make this work. And really try and get that fire rate up so I can reload a bunch and get my special power up. So that I can... Okay, we're just turning auto back on. Get that special power up so I can potentially generate a lot of experience with it. Maybe. I guess if I went for the experience gain rate as well, that would scale it more. I don't know. These are kind of interesting ideas and I want to play around with them because it sounds fun. It sounds like there's potential to be had there. The one thing we're not going to want to do is increase my magazine capacity. Because I'm not going to be spinning it up at all, the sooner we clear out my clip so I can reload, the better. Hell, if I could actually reduce my mag capacity, that would be nice. Let's see, Ducky Charm. I mean, Ducky Charm is just good, yeah? Ducky Charm it is. Because, yeah, we want reload speed. We want that to be near instant. We want my fire rate to be really quick. We do not want We do not want capacity because we want to burn through it really fast. I'm just going to play in this space. We'll see what happens. I really wish the energy blaster did inherit some of your bonuses. I understand why it doesn't, but it's always felt like a lot of the special weapons in this game weren't as interesting from a build perspective. Let's see, bullet speed, bullet count, and a little bit of regen. You just can't do anything interesting with them. You can make them generate faster, but rarely do they get any other bonuses. And it's like, no, I don't know. It would be cool if a number of the regular guns had kind of a B-side to them that did affect your specials in some way, shape, or form. Like, I want the splitting magazine to actually affect the grenades. Let it have, like, a bunch of little clusters come out. Make them weaker to compensate. You know, maybe make it so special power doesn't scale the way it does. Maybe. Okay. Bullet damage? Yeah, let's go for the bullet damage. We're going to be sacrificing probably some degree of it. This is actually working really well. I love my drone. I didn't realize it, but yeah, it's not sticking with me. It's just running around grabbing experience. And yeah, because it is focusing on the tougher enemies, I'm actually noticing that the tougher enemies are dying much, much faster. Like, I've seen the bomber bugs show up, but they don't actually get to me. So enchanted bayonet, no, we don't want that. I guess I'm going to go for enchanted bayonet. This sucks. Because, yeah, I don't want the cryo bullets. They're not bad. But I want the splitting magazine. We don't want the turret placer because they are bad. So I guess enchanted bayonet. I wonder if my drone will actively shoot for the towers. It probably doesn't. I don't think I've ever noticed auto-aim really aiming for them. Oh, I wonder if they actually aim for the nests. Don't know. Either way, this seems to be working, like, quite well. Oh no, I do actually aim for this thing. Oh, but the drone won't shoot for it because it has no experience value. Its experience value is the magnet more than anything else. That makes total sense to me, in fact. It's just fun learning all the different mechanics and seeing how they play out. Let's see. I guess I'll go for the crit power. We don't really need more crit, because my scope and my grip are probably going to scale my crit more than anything else. Okay. Oh yeah, that's just melting. Interestingly enough that my drone won't actively shoot the boss that much. It does a little, but it's definitely focused on other things. I guess the boss actually isn't worth that much experience. Well, that was a really lucky sword swing. We don't get what I was looking for. I actually wanted the either the bonus bullets or the regen, and we don't get it. I think I'm gonna go for glory and victory. Crit power is always good. Or crit bonus is always good, rate of fire is great, airdrop capacity is amazing, and honestly, vision range has benefits. Okay, hollow sight. Oh, Hellspitter barrel. Does hurt my reload speed. My reload speed is already great. Well, we're reloading a lot. It's not scaling too much experience yet, so I'll have to play around in this space a little bit more, see where it goes, but it feels like it's got a lot of fun potentials. And who knows, maybe I do increase my mag capacity. I think I'm just not going to go for the one that scales my damage based on how much I've got in my clip. I think we're just going to burn it down as fast as possible. Like, I effectively wanted this gun, or this barrel, as that basic stat stick to get that fire rate going. Frost turbine, maybe a little bit of reload speed. Do I care about Frost Turbine? No, I'm not. I'm not using my underbarrel for any reason. And yeah, you really can tell when the flyers show up because my drone just immediately is like kill. And will absolutely burn them into nothing. It's great. Just that little bit of meta progression goes so freaking far. There's no enemies nearby, so there's nothing for me to latch onto. That's really funny. Okay, let's just mess these up. The only immediate problem is this build does not have any pierce. I don't think it really needs it, but it is going to give it some amount of problems. So here's the check. Do I want to go up there? We've cleared the lower section. Do I want to go up? Let's go down this direction. Okay, I need to kill the tower. It just presents too much of a risk. There we go. And also, it's a big benefit. Rate of fire? Rate of fire is already 37. I don't know if we need it. I'm gonna get that reload speed dummy high. Okay, next order of business. I don't think we need the stock-mounted scanning system. Let's go for the hollow site. And unfortunately, there's a number of these that are... I'm not going to call them traps exactly, because they're not really going to hold me back. But a number of them are going to be wasted. Stock-mounted scanning systems, chief among them. It's just extra crit. We don't need that. If you could over-crit in this game, then absolutely give me that immediately. But without it, it's worthless to me. Okay, I need to take this thing out. I don't want to just sit around being shelled by tower waves, because my character won't prioritize them. Okay, underbarrel recharge, experience gain rate. And I should also be going for special power a little bit. I would love to see reporting, like if I moused over something, if it would tell me how much experience I've generated. Like, I actually wish I had some level of, like, an experience tracker of, like, hey, this thing was getting you some amount of that experience. Ow. Those suckers hurt. Okay, there we go. Looks like Bertha's gonna be next. I'm not too worried about Bertha. We're in a... I mean, we've got a very good setup rolling. Even if it's just a tiny little bullet hose that... I mean, it keeps the base mobs off of me. Big one is I just desperately want the splitting magazine to show back up again. I should have probably picked that first, because I can... I don't actually know if I could cope without... if I could cope without homing. I mean, I can. It's not that big of a deal. But it still feels like it's not going to be where I want it to be. So do I go for the bullet damage, or do I go for the crit power, crit bonus rate of fire? Absolutely crit bonus rate of fire. Ow. There we go. Yeah, every once in a while I gotta take control and be like, nope, shoot in this direction. I just kind of wish it was one of those where... Oh, no. Let's see. Bullet size, mag size, crit power. I've seen nothing that boosts my special power, which is fascinating. It doesn't seem like there's any meaningful way for me to manually take control temporarily without hitting the T key. It's not that bad, but I was kind of hoping I could hold, like, right click or something. There's dead. And we are doing okay. Mostly just have to worry about my slowly diminishing health. But as I get stronger, it's less and less of an issue. Maybe I'll snag a little bit more regen, if I can get the chance. Okay, so where... Oh. I forgot there's a mini-map. I must have turned it off earlier when I hit M. Okay, another defensive tower over there through range. Okay, this is a safe spot. Oh, tower's dead, so we don't need to think about it after all. Is there anything up top here? I should check that before I leave. I think with my eyeballs I could see that no, there's nothing up here. Yeah, there's nothing. Just had to check if there was a side path that I'd missed. But I think this might just loop back on places I've already been to before. And that's okay. Special power. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out here. The tower will go down momentarily. Should not be an issue. Honestly, this actually could have been a fine-ish build for going with the ice. Maybe. Oh, you can destroy rocks. They just have a ton of health, but there was a rock there to the bottom right, and it did die. Huh. Okay, that tower just needs to not be there. Keep waiting for my character to randomly target it, and they're not doing a great job. Bullet damage crit chance. Ooh, increases credit drop chance. Now I think we want to go the other direction for the memory grip. Premium grip is mostly nothing. But yeah, if I had anything that scaled experience based on how many credits I had, then I'd care. And we do need the money. Like, that very much is a thing. Let's go with the memory grip just to get that out of the pool. Or at least set us down that branch. Go back to bullet count, because I don't care about bullet spread. The interesting thing is, I mean, I love the fact that my bullets, rather than flying out like a projectile, they're just a laser that looks like a hatched line. Or hatched dashed line. I was hoping to fill that in. Ooh, is a bunch. This is probably the prelude to Viperous. It just does not matter. That fire rate is unbeatable. Let's see, bullet size, bullet speed. We don't need the crit. Oh, we maybe need the crit. I think I need the base damage more than anything else. The main thing is I think a couple of my weapons still have crit that I can gain through it, so it's not practical for me. I do wonder if going for the underbarrel with the bayonet actually is semi-practical. Yeah, I should consider going for that. So rate of fire, bullet speed, enemy drop. Oh, we are at maximum capacity there. All right, crit chance it is. Yeah, if we see underbarrel show back up again, I think I will invest in that direction. There's a blueprint over here. Mainly because, yeah, 25% would take us down by roughly 15 kills to trigger the bayonet. Like, there's a very real possibility you could actually get that 2-spin to win. Rate of fire, bullet lifetime. The main problem is we don't really benefit from it. The move speed is kind of nice, but I think I'm actually going to go for the crit chance. Or do we go for the penetration bullet count? Or bullet damage. Let's go for this. Bullet damage, special power. Okay, we want bullets will now home in on enemies. I don't even know what that's going to look like exactly. I think my problem is my bullet speed is actually wicked high. I didn't even mean to scale it up. Raging Hellfire Barrel blueprint. Ooh. Okay, no, you can't actually see the homing. It's very funny. Because the bullets are kind of curving. Yeah, it does just give a bunch of experience. A lot of experience, in fact. I guess I might as well actually use my character ability more often, too. Yeah, let's just go for some enemy spawn rate. I almost never invest into it, but... I mean... literally nothing, no harm in it. Okay, Serpent Scourge. Yeah, no point in trying to go for the buff shrine. There's... nothing is going to survive long enough. Let me check. I guess let's go over here, clear out this one cube. And unfortunately, there's a lot of resources that are being dropped that I'm just incapable of obtaining. I actually really wish collection radius was something I could invest into in greater quantities. Okay, do I want to get the weighted stock? Damage reload speed. I can't think of a better one. This gives me rate of fire and reload, but that's useless. Is my reload speed 11? I was wondering about that. I was like, I'm not even seeing myself reload, I'm just firing instantly. The beauty part is that homing seems to be so powerful that I'm not even changing where I'm aiming anymore. As soon as they spawn, the bullets then curve around to hit whatever needs to be hit. I think this might be the new support gun. Yeah, for whatever reason that breaks my bullet count, and I don't know why. But I don't really strictly need more bullet count here. I mean, it's nice. It is the only way that I'm going to fire more bullets. But I'm firing so fast that I might as well be firing 2 bullets with every shot. I swear there's like a manga character in some kind of like... a character in a fighting manga or something where it's like, oh, they've got 4 arms. No, they're just punching so fast it looks like they have 4 arms. You know, that kind of semi-inane but weirdly charming writing. Let's see. Yeah, there's absolutely no benefit for the greased hell splitter barrel, but hey, we're here. I could actually go for the bullet hell barrel. I mean... my only fear is that it's going to break the game. That's not better. I will get every other upgrade first. So every enemy within 1 meter will increase your move speed. Well, that doesn't help. Every meter of distance from nearest boss, mid-boss, or demi-boss increases your damage. I just don't know if we have those. This is a little bit of crit chance and crit bonus. Let's actually go for this one. Finishing a reload increases your crit bonus by 2%, stacking up to 75 times. Getting hit resets the bonus. So that's going to almost instantly give us an extra 150 crit bonus, which is nonsense good. Yeah, this gives us 7% collection range. It's not amazing. So do I want to do like 1 more point of damage? We can't fire more. I'm going to grab the anti-safe selector, and then we're going to try and fix it for next time. Hopefully that's something the developers have noticed and will fix. So reload speed, oh, it's only 7 now. It's fine. Enemy spawn rate, airdrop capacity, yeah. Oh, the reason why a 20% airdrop capacity instantly gives you 4 is because the airdrop by default has a capacity of 3. Oh, I've been wondering why it was such low value for, like, such small increments for how useful it actually ends up being. But the answer is no, I'm just thinking about it wrong. If the default number is 3, a 20% bonus on that is like just shy of, you know, just shy of 1 extra, which ends up actually being quite useful. All right, snag this. Where are we at? Starting a reload increases your armor until you finish or cancel the reload. I think that ends up being functionally worthless to me. Either I'm permanently going to have that +4 armor, or I'm never going to have that +4 armor, because that reload is so short. Let's see. Rate of fire, move speed, resource drop rate, that's worthless. Penetration's bullet count. Or bullet damage special power. I think we go for the bullet damage special power. Because we do want to scale some of those. Can I actually check my parts? I can. Kind of. How much am I getting from the lightweight grip? 548 experience. Can I actually see experience gain rate? I was kind of hoping I could see how much experience it takes for me to level up again. Let's see, bullet size, collection range, we don't want more mag size, bullet speed, rate of fire, reload bonus. Almost none of these are good. I actually wish I could banish some of them. Receive an airdrop with 6 airdrop capacity or higher. Nice. Yeah, so I guess I will start investing harder into airdrop capacity. At this point, we don't even need the frost turbine, it's worthless. Yeah, there's something really funky going on with my bullet count. Because I got the 1 upgrade, and it was supposed to bring it up to a 1.6, but it was a 1 there, and now it's a 1.5. But if I pause the game, what is my bullet count? It is 1.5, okay. I don't know. I hope they check their math on that, because it's been feeling like, well, it's not working right. At least the calculation isn't. Maybe the actual game is different. I'm so curious about what my DPS is going to look like. I wish if you maxed out one of these, you could swap it. Like if Bubba's gun butter, if you were at max rate of fire, you could actually swap it so it's capable of not capable of, but it would swap it to a new stat, or you could switch it in some way. Ooh, that would be really cool. Kind of like a little roguelike upgrade that shows up every time you max a stat. So like if you get crit up to 100%, it would have like a little choice of like, hey, this does something different. More sub bullets. So you could potentially go for over crit if you wanted to go that direction. Maybe, I don't know. So where am I going? This area is huge. Destroy 250 honey trees. What trees? Okay. Every augment slot increases your bullet damage or split bullet penetrations and credit drop. So extra resources or bigger collection range split bullet penetrations. Let's go for the bullet penetrations. I don't know if the split bullets home in on anything. Also, I think I'm gonna probably stop investing in oh, I don't know. No, I'll probably stick with his character. I was just thinking the frenzy is kind of worthless, especially in this run. You know, we're functionally at both reload speed and rate of fire cap. Let's see. Yeah, do we want to go for more bullet count? It's either bullet count or bullet damage. Neither strictly matter. I was actually kind of hoping I could slow my bullets down just a smidge. But, whatever. I think this is actually going to be the least interesting run. Equal parts one of the best, but also least interesting runs I will ever do in this game. I need to try this again without the sniper barrel and with the containment field. Because I can only imagine that would be nonsense and really funny. Go for the penetrations? I don't even know if we need the penetrations, man. I think my bullets literally run out of distance before they... Like, most of my bullets run out of range before they actually, find a target to hit. Man, I don't know. I just... It's so funny having a build that is just so uncompromisingly powerful. Like, I actually don't know if splitting bullets was the call here. They're probably fine, but I might have actually been better off going with the freezing. Just purely for the extra bullet damage. Let's see. More penetrations or more bullet damage and reload speed. Let's go for this. Max health gives us armor. In the off chance something hits me with a projectile. Alright, I guess I might as well run down a little bit. And yeah, there's a lot of enemies dying on the periphery here. I'm getting their resources. I was really hoping I could increase my airdrop capacity to just a full 200%. Alas. Crit bonus? Crit bonus? Huh. I'm at a loss for what to do. The handful of things I want aren't the most forthcoming. But the actual build itself is, like, goofy strong and can just carry everything. This is the closest an enemy's gotten to me this entire time, and I dodged its attack. Its only attack. Bullet damage, credit bonus, credit drop chance. I mean, otherwise we could go for this for more penetrations and bullet count. Or bullet damage special power. Let's go for that. I want to check. 2,000 experience. I wish I knew how much experience it takes to level. Is the big one. Actually, we still haven't actually maxed my crit chance. Just hasn't felt particularly important. Yeah, this is where I was hoping to get some banishes. So I could specifically and routinely banish certain late game power-ups, or certain, like, just repeated power-ups that just have no bearing on what I'm doing. You know, at this point, rate of fire is completely worthless to me. I will never use it. I have no reason to invest in any more of it. Oh, defeat 1,500 slinkwings in a single run. Cool. But yeah, what I need at this point is just more airdrop capacity and more enemies spawning. Because they're just... Like, you can even tell my, my drone is having trouble. Guess I'll go for that. Like, my drone is not finding targets to shoot. Half the time it's just shooting around, or wandering around firing off its energy blast and nothing more. Not to say that that's, like, that bad, but it means whatever build I've put together here is just so uncompromisingly strong that it's just neutering the entire experience. Let's see. Bullet counter, crit bonus, max size. I want airdrop capacity, man. Let's go for that. Crit damage, or crit chance, crit bonus, underbarrel recharge rate, armor. Maybe I'll try the bayonet again at some point. I think it actually is quite good. Bullet damage. Right, I should finish this before I start wandering off grabbing levels. Castle Crafter, Citadel of Turrets. That's fun. Killing an enemy with your bayonet. It's not gonna happen, not on this build. Feels a little tacky that I'm wandering around just filling in the map as opposed to actually progressing for any kind of major upgrades. But I prefer the thoroughness of wandering around grabbing every single, or clearing out every single possible square that I can. Because this way I know for a fact that there is no blueprint chest here. I am still absolutely baffled at how huge this map is, though. Like, I truly was expecting maybe 4 or 5 biomes, but it keeps going. All right, let's wander off. Let's find the limits to this area. Okay, this is the upper limit. We have another magazine. Definitely probably worth investing a little bit more into movement speed at some point as well. I am glacial in a bad way. Man, it really only wants to give me these, like, 4 upgrades. I was expecting the extra, I was really expecting the extra capacity to give me more of what I'm looking for, but it is, not. Like, I haven't seen Saracen's Barrage in a while. I guess I'm gonna just start going for some bullet speed. My only immediate problem with the bullet speed is I don't know if that includes turning radius for the homing. I'm not sure if we needed the homing. In fact, I would actually argue homing on this is funny and worthless. Reaching rate of fire increases your rate of fire by 12%. So this would increase my movement speed. This might lag the game. Okay, something about this has managed to scale my movement speed really fast. I think it's probably from just hitting enemies very quickly. I'm actually very much in favor of this change. Unfortunately, this also means the boss is about to show up. I should have picked this upgrade earlier. I guess I'm going to go for the bullet damage since we're about to reduce it even further. Yeah, there he is. He might die before I finish this chest. No, it's going up pretty quick. Bye. No, that's not worth it. Reduce my rate of fire for some extra damage. Now, let's just go for the special power. Kinda too little too late, but wee. Ah, I was not expecting to go this fast. I think we killed everything, and we're killing things too hard, so we're not getting the extra speed. I think I have a new gun to give to my drone. Player damage, 28 million. And the only reason why that number is not higher is because there literally were not enough enemies. Like, there were not enough enemies spawning to kill. Mind you, the drone gun that I had was so strong last run that it was actually rivaling this gun. Like, these two were equal. This gun that I'm using now demolished it. It didn't even give it a chance to do anything. That's insane. Ooh, optical carbine fires its clip very fast. Middle of the clip is bigger and more damaging than the ends. I like that. Let's give that a shot. That seems like it fits really well with that last build. Enemies catch on fire when you hit them if your rate of fire is 60. Oh. And unfortunately, a lot of these require me to fight the last boss of the other region. I've got like 4 of these eyes, but I gotta kill the Malfor in the Elder and Ancient Chaos Grove, so I gotta go find those at some point. Because yeah, I literally cannot get anything new, but it's fine, we're saving up for new guns anyway. Because I do want to try the Fire Blasters, but I'll take another new gun in the meantime. Anyway, no, I guess we can fit another run. Alright, so after that absolute banger of a run, where the heck... Oh gosh. You know what? Do we go back to Wraithwood Hollow? I think we do. And let's try this one. Optical Carbine fires its clip very fast. Middle of the clip is bigger, so this means it's going to have a massive rate of fire immediately. Low reload speed, which is an issue. Good penetration, very bad spread. Oh, that should be fun. Do I want to play as Vixen? I mean, this guy wasn't doing me any good, so... I guess I'm going to stick with Vixen for a while, because there's probably at least a number of achievements. Huh. There's probably a number of achievements associated with her that I should still grab. What do we do? What is my build? Because we tried the bayonet, it was boring. I mean, it's not bad. Jet stock, rate of fire, reload speed, those are good. Bullet spread is going to be worse, but maybe that's not a problem. I almost feel like bullet spread, it would actually be really cool if bullet spread was just the width of the shots, and so you actually have a reason to use it as a dump stat. So this gives me rate of fire and reload speed. I do like those. Considering there are no stocks that I actually like really like, I don't hate this. This increases, ooh, okay, turbine jet is actually very good. Yeah, let's go for turbine jet, because that'll give me a movement speed bonus. And we're gonna want that just for kind of traversing the environment here. Other thing we want is probably as much airdrop capacity as we can swing. Now, am I gonna have a whole lot of crit chance? I don't think so. At least, I don't think any of my build options are gonna have that. I don't actually know what my build is going to be, mind you. Man, compared to the last run where I had a huge vision range, this is weirdly claustrophobic. So it could go for this Hellspitter barrel, and really put me in that headspace again. It's an option. We do have the Sucker Grip, which would give me the collection radius and crits. Picking up a credit spawns 10 experience. It's good. The only problem is it really kills my reload speed. What am I going for? What is this build? Oddly enough, the build I think I want as part of this. I think I do want the Hellspitter barrel. Would this already just max my fire rate? I think we want to just go for the classic massive clip capacity. I'll boost my reload speed a little bit since that's going to be a problem. We do need the clip capacity, but eh. I guess the one problem with this build is the drone is key to shoot at harder targets, which means it's not actually going to be very good for clearing just regular mobs. It'll be fine. I will be okay. So crit banish, dodge. Let's see. No, we want enemy spawn rate and airdrop capacity. We want to scale that up as much as humanly possible. For a lot of different reasons. I was really hoping it would drop on them. There we go. Would have been really cool if that just hit the whole damn crowd. But that's okay. At least we can heal up while it's early. I still really wish instead of having a limit on these drops, it was just a percentile bonus. Like, hey, only this may only drop every, like, little while. Let's see. Bullet count. I could try bullet count. I don't even know what bullet count's going to look like on this one. We could go for more penetrations. Let's see. Scope sight could give me some homing. No, I don't think we want it. Guarded grip. I like guarded grip as just kind of a generic thing. Taking damage from an enemy, spawn some HP. So the real question is, do I want to go for homing? I don't think we needed it. Interestingly enough, bullet range actually, oh no, but you can't pair that with the shield. Guarded grip would mean I wouldn't be able to get the sucker grip or the lightweight grip or whatever it was called. Good for survivability, does have the extra enemy spawn rate. So I think I will go for guarded grip. It's a reasonably good mod, and we want to go for high quantities of spawn rate. Okay, I guess barring anything else, other thing I want to do is slowly bring these over. It's going to be a little bit of effort walking these over to where the to the drop pod. Do I want to do this? This is the question, and it's something I've been struggling with a little bit. It's very tempting. I would love to get the next couple of tiers, but I could go for the containment field. Perfect circle of safety that also generates a whole bunch of... Yeah, let's give it a shot. So I want to go for kind of a big, bouncy, perfect circle of safety. We're going to need more bullet speed and range for sure to make this work. That's rough. I guess I should have dropped this. I was just like, I am slow, therefore there's no possible way for me to like reach this or deal with it. Do I want to go for bullet size? I think I do, actually. Yeah, the one problem with this build is I absolutely am kind of in trouble now. Because that was a lot of health to lose. Like a lot of health to lose. And I'm going to have to go past at least one more of these towers. Let's see what I can do about those. Yeah. Because the problem is my drone's never going to shoot at it. Let's see if there's any others before I go back. Let's see, reload speed. We're already at max fire rate, so there's no reason not to. I don't see anything else shooting at me, so that's a good sign. Oh, there's another one. Okay, still at 20 HP. That's not terrible. These weird bouncy waves are pretty big. I maybe shouldn't have gone for the containment field. The idea of it was very silly, but in retrospect, there are some downsides. Let's see, flamethrower. Like, isn't terrible. It does give me move speed. Rate of fire. Oh, we don't need rate of fire at all, though. Bullet damage, reload speed, just bullet damage. Like, the grenade launcher is not great. Oh, actually, no, we are going to be firing it fairly often here. Okay, actually, this is very funny. I think I might actually be firing this faster than the energy blaster. I mean, it is a very silly option. It sounds awful, but it works. I've accidentally made a grenade chain gun. Obviously, Split Serpent is a worry. Let's start with the lowest hanging fruit and work our way up. I think the problem is the grenades themselves don't do a whole lot of damage. However, they do have innate knockback, I think. I think this is fine. I think the one thing I'd want to maybe go for in all of this is just try and increase my special charge. So I'm generating 2 or 3. Because yeah, neither of these have the airdrop capacity that I was looking for. So let's just fire more waves. I live in an orb of rings. Frost turbine. And yeah, we don't actually want to increase my clip capacity for any reason. In fact, I'd actually like to get it lower. Let's see, shield grip. What do we want magazine-wise? We don't want splitting. Splitting would be problematic. Final shot in the magazine gains bullet damage, penetrations, bullet size. Hitting an enemy with a bullet conjures a freeze cloud. The main issue is shatter. Because, oh, but that's also a shatterer. Bullet will gain the cutting element. I just can't think of a better setup. Because what other magazines do we have? We don't want the explosive one. I guess it would reduce my, it reduces my rate of fire, but it's still maxed, and it does reduce my mag size. Augments effect size bonus also affects underbarrels and genetic abilities. Okay, so that is actually good. Cause the target to damage enemies. I could go for the explosive magazine. Normally it's an albatross, but here it might actually be really good. Because yeah, it doesn't affect my rate of fire. I don't care about the loss in mag size. That's actually good for me. The faster I clear my clip, the better, because that means more grenades. And this way I can go into elemental grenades as well. You know, the tempo of the grenades almost... It's kind of rhythmic. Okay, so this is a concern. Because I think that's what killed me the last time I was trying to do this. Maybe. Okay, let's actually start getting these in position. Let's see. Eye of Horus. Yeah, I want to crank up enemy spawn rate. Oh, actually effect size would have been good. Shoot. I should have thought of that. Not that 4% is great for my grenades, but it's still a thing. Ow. Took some damage from that. Unfortunately, I can't really control where my Molotovs go. Like I could if I took manual control over where I'm aiming. Yeah, this is actually working. The explosive waves means that groups of enemies that run into the ball kind of get wrecked. I guess what I need for this, like, I still want to go for experience rate and enemy spawn. Penetrations, we definitely don't need more rate of fire. So, yeah, I guess I'll go for the experience gain rate. Because we don't need the penetrations that desperately. I think we already penetrate like 4 times, and that should be pretty good. But I think just bullet speed would be lovely. Hopefully there's some way to increase my grenade's movement speed. But I kind of want to set this up as like a weirdo gun that lets my other guns shine while also giving me some level of a sphere of safety. I guess the only thing is I wouldn't be able to have my drone run around picking up experience for me in a situation like that. I might have to turn the sound effects off, though. I'll have to think on that one. Let's see, Heart Charm. What other charms do we have? Ducky Charm is good. We do need reload speed. It's fast. Could be better. Time you heal at least a heart, spawn some experience, enemy spawn rate, and experience gain rate. Okay, so we were going Heart Charm. Because we want a gun that specifically spawns large quantities of enemies. Main reason being, I want to try making the gun that drone has again. But without the splitting magazine, it wasn't very useful. I'd probably just go ice, just for the raw damage. But I want to try and get it to be the highest possible level. And the easiest way to do that is to have an experienced trainer drone build whose job is to scale the number of enemies I'm fighting as hard and as fast as possible. So we don't actually want experience gain that much. Like, it's useful. Ow. This means Bertha's about to spawn, so I should probably be at least somewhat cautious of that. Let's go special power, because we do also want these grenades to be good. But yeah, the easiest way to scale my like super assault rifle is by having it having the assault rifle scale off of, or not scale, but just have large quantities of targets to fight. You know, above average. Because if I can get that thing to level 50 or 60 early, or at least, you know, earlier than normal, it would probably be such a good, like, booster gun that can just carry. Bullet down damage, rate of fire, max health, armor. Because I don't actually, like, the crit chance is nice. No, we want glory and victory. Crit bonus, rate of fire, well, actually, rate of fire is worthless to me. Oh, that sucks. Because I do want the airdrop capacity. I guess we're just going to go for special power and armor. Yeah, definitely need some projectile speed here. I'm almost as fast as my own bullets, and that seems like a problem. Okay, Heart Charm, next level. Yeah, let's go for the next level of Heart Charm. That gives us a little bit more healing and some experience gain. This way, if I get hit by random enemies, it's not so bad. Though, really got to do that brass knuckle build. We're getting, well, I think maybe we need a couple more parts before I pull that off. But I think once we get that done, it's going to be quite strong. Because it would be what? Heart Charm, Brass Knuckle, Grip. Or would it be Guarded Grip? Brass Knuckle does retaliatory damage. Guarded Grip gives me experience. So no, it's probably better to go for the retaliation, otherwise I'm just not going to be able to do enough damage. Okay, so this is a concern. Yeah, status effect duration. I don't even know if we do status effects. Oh, why is my bullet damage 1? That explains some things. I swear I didn't dump stat it too much. There's the thing, it was hiding underneath the glob. And I'm not too low of a level, like this is weirdly working. Yeah, it's working. Weirdly. Or weirdly, it is working. Weirdly working versus working weirdly. Working weirdly means like it's not behaving as expected. Whereas weirdly working means I was not expecting it to work. English is funky, man. Enemy spawn rate, airdrop capacity. I just need that mod like a bunch of times here. I mean, I'll have to look into boosting my wave damage just so it's not too crap. Unless it actually does 10 damage. No, it's definitely hitting for 1. It just hits for 1 a lot for some reason. Ow. Okay. We're not giving up, but... Oh. That's why. Gun shoot volume. Okay, so that explains a lot. Yeah, the grenade launcher is part of the regular sound effects. I hope they change that. So this actually reduces my rate of fire below 60. Let's see. Rate of fire, penetrations, bullet range. I mean, those are options. Let's see. Augments effect size bonus. But that's only the bonus. I could go for the greased hell splitter. We could aim for the bullet hell barrel just early. I think we want to. Yeah, do I want turbine jet? I do. That's actually a lot of crit bonus and move speed. Yeah, let's go for the turbine jet. Because yeah, if I can, I mean, especially in my current situation, if I could move faster, that would be lovely. I guess if I move too fast, though, I'm literally going to outspeed my own attacks. Which is very funny. I'm just going to be happy to be done with this silly maze. Ow. Because yeah, I'm currently stuck in a hole, and it's hard to get out. It's a little bit more bullet count. Penetrations, resource drop rates. Wait, why is that worse? God, I hope the developers are watching this and know about these things, because getting an 8% increase should not reduce my penetrations. I'm assuming, once again, it's just a text bug rather than anything else, but if it's not, that's a problem. Yeah, so effectively whenever I get hit, I heal 4 HP. Ooh, Vipress is going to be a bit stinky. There's a lot of enemies in here. Oh, every 0.1 health per second of health regen increases your damage. That's okay. I think we want this one. Bullet damage, armor, enemy spawn rate. Okay, just gotta get out of there. That boss can and will just doom me. Luckily, if I get extra armor, the heart charm will heal me back up and then some. Let's actually focus most of my efforts to killing the boss. There we go. Easy peasy. Special power, getting damage increases your rate of fire. Not worth it. Rate of fire, bullet. The bullet lifetime and the movement speed. Hate to say it. I think I will go for that. It means I can dump stat my rate of fire even harder. Okay, let's get that bullet speed though. Because we need these things to be able to ricochet around in my ball as opposed to getting stuck in the back of it because I'm moving too fast. Gunny's notches. We want that enemy spawn rate to be very good. Movement speed's feeling quite nice. I guess that 12% made a difference. Okay, where's the last part? It was like, ah, there it is. And yeah, let's go for the greased health splitter barrel. If I'm firing it in every direction, this orb is just gonna fill up. It's not gonna do a lot of damage, but that's okay. Actually, I have no idea if that's gonna be good or not. But, I mean, the build's working. So much of it is just the fact that we have such a strong drone, and the grenades are good. Let's go for this one. It's a lot of fire trails, which actually is very good for me. It looks awful. I hope they fix this. Please be the last one. Yes! High Rollers Advent. Gambler's Pod. That's fun. Now let's get out of here. Okay. Effect size. I want the bullet speed, but maybe I do go for effect size. Alright. Let's see. Hitting an enemy with a bullet creates a puddle of napalm. Also inflicts on fire. Let's see. Batter and grip. Crit bonus reload speed. Genetic ability increases your armor. Taking damage from enemy. Nah. Actually, let's go for the blast grenade launcher. Killing enemies with a grenade draws their experience towards you. Yo. Not that I needed to desperately, but considering grenades have actually just become my primary damage source. Wait, are they actually affected by my bullet speed? It certainly feels like they have a much faster arc. I think the real answer is if you shoot it close to you, it has a, I think we want special power. Like, size would be nice, but we want these things to do just a boatload of damage. What was I going to say? But I think grenades just have a set flight time no matter the distance, so the further away it is, the faster they go. I guess I'm just gonna start firing my special ability, except for that's such a long cooldown. Ow. How much damage does that take? It's like 7 on the napalm. At some point I will go for a build that sets the world on fire. And does a lot of damage as a result of that. I just don't think that's today. Let's go this direction. This is new. Because now that we're free of that little drop pod area, I can go wherever I want. Find new things to get stuck on for a while. Oh, we're back here. Why not? Let's finish exploring it. There's reasons to want to explore it. There's upgrades and unlocks to be found here. Okay, Silver Heart Charm, enemy spawn rate, experience gain rate, and then also increases my collection radius. Boy, collection radius. Like, you really would think you could scale that higher and faster, but it is not the most forthcoming stat to upgrade. Okay, crit bonus, dodge skill. It does increase my collection range, though. Well, considering the rest of this is functionally worthless to me. Sure, let's go for that collection range. Alright, the charger is up. I kind of wish there were, like, more recolors depending on how far you go in the game, and it just keeps adding more Rs. I think that is how it works. Who can play this fire on the ground game? Shrapnel grenade launcher. Exploding grenades now burst into 15 pieces of shrapnel that deal 142 damage each. That is very tempting. Consuming a grenade charge gives the resulting grenade all the elemental attributes you and your partner can deal. The grenade will also inflict status effects that you and your partner are capable of inflicting. So less grenade damage, but we would have shrapnel. 15 pieces too, like this is really good. Or fire. Let's go for the shrapnel. I think the shrapnel is going to be quite strong. Wait, is that the shrapnel? The shrapnel? Oh god. Okay, that's a lot more shrapnel than I thought. Well, it's going to be great for group clearing. Let's see, bullet damage special power? I mean, probably. Okay, a little bit more bullet speed. No. Special power. Yeah, bullet size, collection range, and effect size is very tempting. But I think I'm going to keep scaling special power, considering the shrapnel damage is actually going to be very high. Shrapnel range, maybe not so much so, but that's okay. And is there anything here? Nope, this area is done. Let's get out of here. Well, let's try. Let's see. Hitting an enemy with a bullet increases your move speed. Oh, stacking with no limit. Oh, that's why I was insanely fast last time. The problem is Greased Hell Splitter Barrel does not really work. Oh, I wonder if my drone has that. Like, something keeps boosting my move speed really hard. Yeah, we do want that bullet speed, just so my rings are filling the zone. We do not want the Hellfire Barrel. Let's go for the Incendiary Magazine. Okay, explored that as much as we can. Yeah, I'll have to try this again. Knowing that the one Hellfire Barrel increases my movement speed with no limit actually sounds like it would be a dream for exploration if I can get it earlier. And that seems very much worth my time and energy. Let's see, mag size or effect size. I think I'm just gonna go for the crit chance. Okay, now where are we going? And actually it all kind of loops back on itself, which is a little bit of a downer. Makes sense, but I was hoping for new locations. But at least finishing the map to completion is going to be worth it. Because then I'll have every blueprint, and then all I have to do is just grind to max them out. Special power. I don't even know how much damage my grenades do. 2,000 damage per grenade. Cripes. I guess I still think my drone is probably going to be killing things much harder than I'm capable of. But at least I'm kind of somewhat doing something. No, I'm not. Means I'll probably just throw this gun in the bank. Or not the bank. I think I might just sell this gun. I like the idea of it, and I'll have to play around with these waves some more. And maybe the other thing is just the drone is so strong, I literally just don't need to care. The drone solos everything for me, so my build just ends up feeling kind of meaningless. My previous run has eclipsed me so hard. Okay, so do I want this? I think we want the other one. Let's see, shield protector grip. Yeah, let's snag that. And like on the plus side, my move speed is very good. Okay, experience gain rate. No, probably more bullet speed. I should probably invest into damage since I do pitiful amounts. Well, I do and I don't. It's the grenades are the things that do the damage. My bullets are just there. But I'll give credit, like, if you want to have a grenade launcher build, this is the run. Okay, nuclear magazine is the one I want. Oh, that also scales my effect size, which includes my grenades. I think. Maybe not, actually. Oh well. I wish the bubble was actually affected by effect size as well. Maybe, yeah. I know it scales off of vision size, but I kind of wish it scaled off of both. Kind of like how in Dark Souls you'll have weapons that scale off of like faith and dexterity, and it's like, well, both are good. Okay, damage is great. What do we get? Move speed, and on-fire damage. Not that this build really is particularly reliant on it, but whatever. Let's see, penetration, special power and healing. Bullet damage, max health and armor is good. Yeah, do I want to go for a little bit of bullet size? Sure. You know, I just realized my drone's gonna get the speed boost from the barrel. That thing is gonna be just zipping around like crazy. I'll go back and get that in a second. It's one of those where I'm just using my advanced movement speed to clear out the map. This is meaningless. No enemy will survive long enough to stand there. Extra move speed, dealing on fire, causes the target and enemies around it to burn. Yep. Still kind of moot because how many enemies are even going to be on fire? Ooh, I just thought of something kind of fun. I think I will save this gun. I will keep it. I will put it on my drone because it gives us the extra enemy spawn, which is great. I might switch it so it's not picking up experience. I might switch it so it hugs enemies. I didn't think of that, but that actually, that could be very funny. Effectively, make one of these, like, murder ball weapons and then strap it to my drone so my drone just hugs things to death. Okay. I have some serious zip. Okay, Hell Spitter Barrel. There's another one of these. Let's see, some more bullet speed. And is that it? Is this area completely explored? Yeah. We are done. There's nothing else here. Superior Hive Barrens have been cleared out in almost complete totality. Well, that'll be nice. I don't really want to farm here anymore. Not that it's strictly bad, it's just I've been here for a while, and I don't need the resources from here, but I did want those blueprints, and now that I have them, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's see. What else do I do? I mean, at this point, we mostly scoot. Let's just go for the bullet hell barrel. My damage is abysmal, but welcome to Orb. You know what this looks like? It's actually very pretty. It either looks like kind of weird, whacked out water physics. Okay, and things that get close to me get kind of wrecked. It looks like what happens when Sonic the Hedgehog has like 1,000 rings on him, gets hit, and he just explodes into rings. Just makes, what's a good example? Ooh, Frost Turbine. Finally. I was really hoping I'd find more of those over the course of this run, because that just increases the amount of grenades that I'm firing. Did I max out my stock without noticing it? Because I want this speed turbine, but it's just not present. Okay, extra rate of fire, reduce mag size. So the reason I want that is now I fire my clip even faster. What? No, I can't destroy those. Uh-huh. Well, let's see if I can get to that. Unfortunately, I think the boss is going to show up beforehand. But at least I'm fast enough that I can potentially get to it. Are we going the right direction? It's so far away. I think I was outpacing a lot of experience there. Special powers over 100,000. Those grenades are probably hitting really hard. As right before Titanus shows up. There he is. You know, whatever upgrade... No, we're gonna do it anyway. There's like one or two things that I'd still want to see on this build. Yeah, I must have maxed out my stock and didn't notice it. A little sad about that. Ooh. I think I'm getting him with some grenades. Oh my god, those grenades are chipping him down. Yeah, I'm not getting it. All right, so let's see how much damage I did there, because I actually felt quite powerful. Really? Those grenades must have been just rolling things. Let's see. Build a gun with collection range of 3 or higher. Survive for 20 minutes. Furthest drone targetability. And some other goodies. Neat. Gambler pad, cataphract stock, a lot of different things. I think I am actually going to give this gun over. Let's see if I can get something else. We want to have it target juiciest. Follow Nimrod, large circle. Leaps towards your crosshair with a certain max speed. No, I might just have a chase experience. Okay, what else do we have? Well, sight sword. Containment field is now sword-shaped. What? Okay. Might as well grab the cataphract stock. I want to save up for those new guns, but I've still got toys to play with, and I should just get as many modules as I possibly can. There's a good setup here. I guess let's take a look at this gambler pod. Free rerolls, but only usable on the current level up. I wish they would actually just give you a permanent one or something. There's just some perks that I want to get rid of. Let's see. I guess big one is edit, mutate. We only get to mutate once. Ouch. Get that fire rate up a couple of times. So what can we get for her? Because the crit bonus is not, like, it's good, but a lot of things max out crit. Is that good enough? I think that's good enough, at least for now. I do hope she gets a different active ability. Molotov Spike is functionally meaningless. I like the idea of it, but I'd much rather have something where it, like, sets my bullets on fire or does some other cool goodie instead. Either way, it's a freaking great pair of runs, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. Survive 25 minutes with Vixen on a single run. That's hard to do, considering I tend to kill bosses too fast. Survive 10 hits from Split Serpent. Okay, so we desperately need to go for, like, a heavily armored run at some point. I guess I'll have to work on that. But for now, I guess thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.